When I fell asleep last night, I had no idea that I would awake at 3 a.m. thinking about Logan Paul. Now, if you know me, you know that I've talked about this guy a lot. If you don't know me, you'll wonder how in the world am I thinking about Logan Paul? And who is he? For as famous as this young YouTuber is, it's still amazing that a lot of people don't know who he is and what he's doing and what he has done. The YouTubers are using a word called influencer. And it's a subtle word that no one was paying attention to. But everybody is paying attention now. If the name Logan Paul is familiar to you, it's because he's the YouTuber that recently went to the suicide forest in Japan and stumbled upon a dead body and unfortunately didn't stop filming and filmed the body and then edited it and added music to it and posted it, and of course the flack that came from it, as it should. But this is not about Logan Paul. This is about a generation of young people who have a lot of money and a lot of power and a lot of influence over the minds of those who are following them on these vlogs, listening to their music, watching their films. He's not an isolated case. And there have been cautionary tales throughout history from people who had too much too soon. I used to always look at people like that, and when everyone else was envying them, I was like, there, but by the grace of God, thank you, Jesus, I don't have to have the problems of a millionaire at 22. I know who I was like at 22. And I am well aware that had I been technical problems, I'm well aware that had I been rich at 22, I would have been a mess. Because some of the life lessons that I've mastered, or let me not say mastered, that I've truly embraced, did not happen until after my 40s. So I can't imagine having all of your life lessons amplified on the national stage. Now, Logan, if you thought becoming the first social media billionaire was a goal in itself, and you were going to get there without any pain, welcome to the real world. No one gets that kind of power and influence without going through something. I mean, look at what's going on with our president. You cannot stay away from controversy, especially if your intention is to change the status quo on some level. And you've been bumping up against that line, that imaginary line, for a long time. Didn't you expect it to slap you back at some point? And so when it does, I hope the team around you is wise enough to say, this is a good thing. It's a good thing for you to have experienced what really matters. Because at the end of the day, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the antics, they will get people's attention. But once you get everyone's attention, what do you have to say? With great power comes great responsibility. But I'm going to take that a little step further. With great power comes the obvious intention that you created that great power for. And if you find yourself on the other side of this and you don't really have a plan for why you wanted to be rich, famous, and successful, life will create a plan for you. I imagine that's what's happening right now with you. that everyone is running and waiting and hoping and praying. And I would like for you to stay away as long as you need to stay away until you know your why. Because why you're here is greater than what you singularly can accomplish. I believe you're here to start a movement. I always felt that. That's why I talked about you so much. Because I saw you on the front line doing something that had never been done before. Having the same fever pitch around you that used to follow Michael Jackson and Donny Osmond and all the ones before. And no one's following them now for obvious reasons. But for the moment that they were in the light, they had to come up with a reason beyond just being cute and young, because you're not going to always be cute and young. I wish you every success. Truly I do. But I also wish you the time that you need to take to assess how you're going to use this influence. Because you have it. You really do. Now what? I'm Brother Eden Douglas. My little vlog is called Unfiltered Eden. As you've seen with all the mistakes I'm going to leave in this, they're not mistakes. They're just me saying, hey, I don't have a team to edit me. I wish you well, brother. I really, really do. That family is blessed. The Paul family is blessed. Now,